Hey there, everyone. Just wanted to do a short video, um, sort of reiterating what I've written. And in a nutshell, it's really a matter of just wanting to serve, however that shows up. Um, no doubt COVID has affected um, my profession as a pianist, musician, etc. in a huge way. Um, and the way that I'm looking at this is an opportunity to maybe this is a means to again cultivate, create, co-create something new. Meaning, I've always felt called to want to be of service, and I felt honestly that music making was a little bit limited that way, at least from my experience of that, personal experience of that. And after doing a lot of work on myself, um, all different forms of therapy and different modalities, body work, etc., etc. My my work, when I work with other people, typically what I find to be the most beneficial is the relationship, is what kind of relationship I have with this other human being. And Carl Rogers, a well-known humanistic psychologist, was known for saying that basically he thinks that unconditional positive regard is really what made the difference in the healing of his patients, clients, however you want to label it. And I found honestly a lot for myself that a lot of my more intimate relationships are very healing to me. Not only also my relationship with myself, no doubt. So I'm really I'm wanting to be a vehicle of unconditional positive regard for others. Um, Again, however that shows up, whatever that looks like, I won't know, and I don't know. I don't want to put a limitation on how that's supposed to show up. And so this account really is asking for support and wanting support to help me do more of this work. Granted, I do have a lot more time right now, but basically, like the way I look at it is the continuing betterment or the continuing, not to sound cheesy, but purifying of a vehicle to be able to do that work more objectively speaking, um, and to hold space for other human beings. Um, that's really what I'm feeling called to do. So I'm asking the support in continuing the betterment of that conduit of that vehicle, and also in offering back. I mean, I'm obviously glad to offer sessions to anybody and everybody, and that can be worked out in terms of I'm not looking at anything. I mean, I probably looking at it primarily as donation given, donation based. So, and again, if somebody can't afford it, that's fine too. Um, and also, I'd be glad to offer my services as a pianist. I mean, however that could always be done case by case basis, if people wanted that service or needed me for that service. So that's just in a nutshell what I'm wanting to do, and I think, God, do I think it's being called for in this world of, um, not going to leave out the good, but lot of suffering and, um, a lot of hardship and a lot of lack of compassion and a lot of ego, and there just seems to be so much of that going on. And any way that I can aid in that, um, lessening of suffering, I'm happy to do so. So that in a nutshell is what I'm really wanting this to be about. Um, and also I'm glad again to help in any way. Like, let's say somebody had a question about something, and if I didn't have the answer, I would do my damnedest to find out the answer. Um, so yeah, thank you for listening.